Hi, are you in the market to buy a house? Well, watch this video. I'm going to share with you 7 houses that you might want to avoid, and maybe you can eliminate some of the homes off your shopping list. My name is Amy Brown. I'm a realtor with the legal team of Long & Foster in Howard County, Maryland. And let's jump right in. 7 types of homes you should avoid. Number 1, if you're in a suburban area, you really want to think hard about whether or not you would buy a home with just 2 bedrooms. When you go to resell that home someday, you're going to really shrink your buyer pool because so many people search with 3 bedrooms and up. They won't even see your listing. And if you choose to turn it into a rental property at some point, unfortunately, you're going to have tenants move in and out because they're going to outgrow that home, even though it's a rental home, very quickly. So just give that a lot of thought. Number 2, a house that is near something that's a negative. I'll give you some examples. You can probably guess what those are. They are highways, road noise, train tracks, power lines, and an unsightly commercial area. Even though you might be okay with any of those on my list, a lot of buyers wouldn't be, so you're going to shrink your buyer pool on resale. Number 3, bad layout. And that often includes odd additions that were added over the years. A lot of homeowners just put on additions thinking that adding square footage is the answer for appreciation, but if they're not done well, they actually detract from your house. And it's really expensive to redo the flow, the floor plan. That's major work. So that's a house you might want to move on from. Number 4, homes with a really unusually high homeowners association fees. For example, if in your area $300 per month is the average homeowners fee, and the house you are falling in love with has maybe a $500 per month, $600 per month HOA fee, that's a house you really want to think over carefully, because even if you're okay with that HOA fee, it's going to shrink your buyer pool once again, and you could be stuck. The next item is a home with structural issues. And that's not always easy to figure out when you're walking through a home. That's obviously a place where a good home inspector can really be a good partner. If you find structural issues, definitely consult with the structural engineer. And if you're on the fence about a house and you think it might have structural issues, just give that a lot of thought before proceeding. The next item is high-speed internet and cable. And this comes up more in rural areas. There are some areas in Maryland in particular that you can't get high-speed internet or cable. So you have to rely on satellite companies, satellite internet. I have never personally lived in a home with satellite internet. I know people that have, and they said it could be expensive and it wasn't really reliable. And if you're working from home, even part-time, that could be a real issue. And if you wanted to turn the home into a rental property at some point, that could also be an issue for a tenant. They might not want to rent out a home without high-speed internet. And lastly, you're probably guessing what this is. Don't buy the biggest, most beautiful house on the block. If you are looking for appreciation in real estate, buy the ugly duckling, put in the sweat equity, do the work, do the renovations. You'll be really happy that when you go to sell it, you should get a great return on investment, and you'll have the enjoyment of living there when you've made the home exactly what you want it to be. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.